寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の放つ電波キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ
Okay, sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know I muted. I don't remember when I changed the mic in this thing, huh? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next day of Spooktober for me. We have a lot of things to get through. So, I was gonna continue the limbo, but I saw this game and I really wanted to play it because it looked really cute. But apparently it's not cute. It has a lot of warnings on it, actually. It has a lot of warnings on it, and I was not expecting so many warnings on this. Hi, Justin. Hello, and welcome. Welcome, everybody. But yeah, the game is called Do Not Take This Cat Home. My tracking? Oh, yes. Wait, hold on. It is different. It is a bit different today. Just a tiny bit. I was messing with the tracking on my other VTuber. And because I'm messing with the wait, what the heck? What is this? Watch streak reach is currently on a 3 streak. What? Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this? I'm so confused. Is this new? Did I always have that? You got it too? What? We get 450 points for it. I've never seen it before. This is my first time seeing it. But yeah, if my tracking's a little weird or different, it's because I was messing with the tracking of my VTuber model. And the sad part is when you mess with one VTuber model, all of the tracking is different for all of your models. Because VTube Studios doesn't like to separate tracking with different models. So that's what it is. Yeah. It doesn't do the same thing as my my other one does. Thanks, Reality. out with the mouth specifically. So that way you kind of see more mouth movements instead of just ah, ah. So what game were we talking about? We're playing Do Not Take That Cat Home. Do not take that cat home. At least that's what the game says. That's what the game is called. I haven't seen you use any other model besides this one. Oh, because the model I was messing with is my new model that I won't re-debut until February or January. Still deciding. Still deciding. Still deciding. You should play Subnautica again. I will play Subnautica again. I will. I do want to play it again anyways because, actually, did the other one already release? I don't remember. There was one that was supposed to release with 2 players, but I haven't played that. With consent. Aww! Let me start up the game. Hold on. Actually, I don't know if I have to do the whole thing where I have to share my whole screen again. Hi, Dakota! Hello, hello, hello! Let's see. Hopefully I don't have to show my whole screen again. But if I do have to, that's okay. I'm not going to be upset because I have to do that. Okay, let's see. Can I do... No? Okay. Cancel. What about this? Do not take this cat home again. Okay. Let's see if this shows up. No? Wait. Wait, no? Why? Why do you do this for me? What? No, but it says it's capturing. Wait, actually, it might be my fault. Wait, it might be my fault. It was my fault. Wait. Wait, it was my fault. Okay. Filters. Oh, wait. Wait, I'm learning. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, okay. No, it might be all better. I really went through each thing and like redid all of my tracking so that way it was looking a lot better. Because I really want the new model to be tracked really good because you can't appreciate the model without all the tracking. And I guess I never did it for this model, so it's new. Never mind, it's back yak. So it's new, it's new, it's new. Okay. Thank you! I tried really hard. I know nothing about nothing. I know nothing about nothing, so I'm really happy it worked out. Oh! Why did my mail just fall on? Okay, no ghost here. No ghost here, please. Okay. It says, please take care of yourself. Why? Oh! Wait, do we get music with this game? Oh, there we go. Look at it! Look how cute it is! Kiwi is excited. Okay, I don't know how this is a scary game, but I'll find out. Yeah, Justin, what's up? Imagine you have redo the tracking again when you get the new... No, I redid the tracking for the new model, Dakota. So that's why my tracking's a little weird because VTube Studios doesn't separate the tracking stuff. Like if I mess with it, it's gonna mess with all my models. Which is okay. It seems okay. Oh my goodness, yay! Streak! I had no idea. I really did not know that that was a thing. I'm glad you guys get points for it though. That's awesome. What do you mean it's gonna murder me even more than the door? Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, again, just like always, guys, if you can't hear something, if it's not good or loud enough, let me know. I will turn it up for you guys. I think you can hear the rain right now, so that's okay. So Subnautica 2 is being postponed till next year because there's a whole lawsuit. What? Oh, dang. That's crazy. Oh, well, that's kind of sad. But that gives me more time to get caught up with the game. Thanks, Dakota. Thank you, thank you. You can't hear Kiwi enough, though. Well, if she comes closer, you can hear her. But let's go ahead. Let's go and get into the game. Let's see. Wait. There's 2 games. Oh, I see. You're not having a great day as usual. Okay, first of all, I have a great day. Grandma and Sakura! Meow, 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 meow. I have a great day, okay? What do you mean I don't have a great day as usual? Maybe it's because I'm always sick. Maybe it's because I'm always sick. Okay. Oh, look, it's waning. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. A sniff! A sniff in the rain. Sniff in the rain. Stand your ground. Sniff all the people around. Okay, let me sniff. Hold on. Oh, today you guys kind of smell like some type of food. Does somebody have any spaghetti today? Spaghetti smells. That's what it smells like. Yeah. Man, I'm hungry. I just ate, but I'm hungry again. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Phoenix? Hello, hello. I'm 100% sure I'd get arrested and put on a list if I sniffed all the people. Probably. Okay, let's go back. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. Okay. Then in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when... It's crying! I'm doing good, just having some Chinese food for dinner. Oh, that sounds delicious. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. There's an increase of missing people? That's not good. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to that sound, to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground damped by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Meow! Can you guys meow? Meow, meow. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Oh no, Nya! You hit the Nya redeem! Hold on. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Got it, 5 minutes. And that's starting now.
Hey cats, only because I'm allergic, Nya. Oh my goodness, Nya, I'm so sorry, Nya. I used to be allergic to cats, Nya, especially when I was younger, Nya. Like I got hives, Nya, and my face would blow up too, Nya. But something happened, and now I'm not really that allergic to cats no more, Nya. Which is great, because I have 3 cats now, Nya. I can understand that since my sister is allergic to cats as well, Nya. Oh my goodness, yes. I get that too, Nya. But look at this little kitty cat, Nya. I love this cat, Nya. We redeemed this, Nya. Huh? Guess that should have been obvious, nya. It's an interesting looking cat, nya. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold, nya, among the dark sea of its black fur, nya. Ha, my fortune cookie says be bold enough to seize new opportunities, nya. You gotta be bold, Phoenix, nya. Be bold, nya. Upset Sakura, nya. Are we just starting, nya? We are just starting, nya. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you, nya. Oh my goodness, I could not resist this, nya. I could not resist this, nya. I would take it home immediately, nya. It went nya. Oh my goodness, that's so cute, yeah. How is this a scary game, yeah? Oh look, I reacted the same way, yeah, pretty much, yeah. So cute, yeah. And it definitely knows it, yeah. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, yeah. But if they're all like this one, yeah, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world, yeah. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord, yeah? Would you guys bow down to a feline overlord, yeah? What if I was your feline overlord, yeah? Bow down, yeah! Bow down, yeah! I don't think I would actually want people bowing down, yeah? Maybe just like a cool, like peace sign, yeah, you know? Yeah. You look around the alley with a small frown, yeah. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyways, yeah? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually, yeah? Hold on, isn't said that black cats are a sign of a bad omen, yeah? Maybe, yeah? To be young and naive, yeah? What, yeah? I also have a black cat, though, yeah? I have a black cat, yeah? I have a tabby cat, yeah? And I have a tortoiseshell blue cream, yeah. The cat doesn't answer you, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, but the people saying that are jerks, yeah. That's true, yeah. That's why, if you guys don't know, yeah, most black cats, yeah, are not allowed to be sold during Halloween time, yeah. So basically this month in October, yeah, because there are like some bad people out there who don't like black cats, yeah, and who use them for bad things, yeah. So they make sure to keep them locked up, yeah, until after Halloween, yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah, Arbor. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box, yeah. Oh, he just decides to stay there, yeah. It's just looking at you, yeah. As if waiting for you to make the next move, yeah. I also wonder what happens if I don't take this cat home, yeah? But I am not some heartless person, yeah? I'm gonna take this cat home that's in a box, yeah? I'm taking it home. I'm getting it dried out of the rain, yeah? We're gonna see what happens, yeah. I did fix my ears, yeah. I did, yeah. Wait, okay, this is the one. You know what, yeah? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you, yeah. Why not, yeah? Oh, it's so cute, yeah. Oh, stop. Awesome. Oh, you will be heartless one way or stop. Don't say that. I don't want to die. Good. I struggle to imagine someone being apathetic to me. You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... You bring the cat clips. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Okay, you know what's weird about this? Is that I got my black cat from the parking lots of a Cracker Barrel because I was like, I haven't eaten here in years. I want to go eat there for the first time in forever. So I go there, right? And immediately it's raining and this black cat's like meowing and it's trying to like get to me. And I was like, who is this kitten? This black cat. And it was raining and then I picked it up and it was shivering. So I did end up taking the black cat home. And now he is Gigi the sushi cat. And he lives in my house. And he is way not as sweet as I thought he was. Like, he is sweet. But he's way crazier. Like, he's zooming around. I mean, he's a kitten. But, like, this is, like, the beginning of when I got Gigi. So this is interesting. This is interesting. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh man, I've been wanting their hash brown casserole for a hot minute, but there are always a bunch of black cats trying to get adopted. Nate Sakura! Oh. You think, a little while? Well, it'll probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, take it to a shelter! I wouldn't do that. That's not in me to take it to a shelter. I'll keep it. Animals aren't really abandoned where I live. I've waited for the day where I can find one and pick it up for cuddles. I just haven't found any. There's a lot of cats. There's a lot of strays around here, actually. Like, a lot of stray dogs and cats. Like, there's so many that they are shipping them out to, like, northern states. Because there's so many over here.
Good job.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Let's get you out of the rain, okay? What? Why would I do that? I shouldn't want an animal abandoned. That's true. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. You living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. I saw something about sacrifice for cookies. Oh yeah! Sacrifice. Yep, I just got here. Welcome. I mean, you know, you're here now. You're here now, so. Tribute to the tree gods. Yes. Even if it is just a cat. Oh! The sound. Why does it make me... It makes... I don't know if I like this sound or not. It's making me very alerted. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch... Oh, thank you so much for the sub! Thank you! Go away, ads. Wait. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. I don't think I like this background music. Nemo, hello! You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You you put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. Why is this the background music? I don't know why it's bothering me so much. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. What? I worked hard. I worked day and night to get you food, and you did not want it? I have it a surprise sneak peek. What? A surprise sneak peek of what? Of what? Of what? What is this? What do you think it is? It's a scary game. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? Right? It does! The cat rubs its body against your leg with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato... What? 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 Wait, it doesn't want canned food. It wants the soul of the... Says a cat smacking some ivories on that piano. Owies, wowie. I haven't sent it. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Also, what the heck? Did it just scratch me? What just happened? Oh. Oh, dang. That looks kind of cool. Thanks, Nemo. I can't wait to see. What the heck? I'm about to kill someone with this. Oh, wait, wait, and where the beats go sad. Well, I'm upset because the cat scratched me or something. I don't know if it bit me or scratched me. Let's see. Ow! You wince at your as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Oh! I cut myself. The cat did no wrong, guys. The cat did no wrong. I have made the the bowie. Wait, I don't even know what I'm saying. Maybe it has cat scratch fever. Throw the cat away. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife into the cutting board. You know what? It serves me right. Because I hate tomatoes. Why would I even be... No, I like it a lot, Nemo. I like it a lot. What do you mean? Wait, guys, hold on. I'm getting a really quick call. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. What if it's a ghost cat? Wait, what? You feel... Okay, yeah. I don't like tomatoes, so I'm slicing my finger because of tomatoes. I just knew it. It's all the tomatoes' fault. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just a... What? You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly, but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. What kind of... What? What? What do you mean, no? I mean, yes. I like it. What are you talking about, Nemo? Don't mess with me like this. No, what do you mean called it? Oh, so yes, I have two birds, Kiwi and Chica. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. This is the most predictable. The cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Right? Me being bullied! Nemo! Go rest up, Nemo. Sure, you know, cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. I don't think so. I think I've hurt myself enough to know that my cats don't lick my blood. Chica and Kiwi. Cats will eat your corpse if you die, and the majority of the time, even if they're close to you. If anything, this is not out of the ordinary. I have heard that too. Yeah, I have to head to bed soon anyways. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right, Nemo. Rest up and just watch puppies on TikTok. Oh my goodness, thank you for the bits! Thank you! Probably won't wait until your death. You have all that tasty flesh on you. What? Tears for Kiwi and Chica, yay! I will give them some tweets. I'll TikTok you my experience, okay? Right? Good night, Nemo! Well, this sound again. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside, not after all your effort. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyways. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not. It's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wounds. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. What the heck? Come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Look at the cat in the mirror. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope you don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... The lights just went out? Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You checked your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. Wait, my cell phone's never out of battery. What the heck? Why don't you charge your phone, person? The cat cut the power cords and phone lines auto-stop. What would you call a less moderate moderator? Cat 43, cat 47. You're about to get assassinated. Stop! No, I'm not. This cat would never harm me. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. Cat assassinated. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. What the heck? 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 Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up. Wait, it says help! Wait, you guys see that? It says help! Or does it say kill? Wait. No, it says kill. I don't even know. My eyes can't. No, does it say help or kill? I don't even know. Does it say both? This scene isn't making me feel like good. Feeling good. Wonder who saw this coming. It says Hill and Kelp. Hill and Kelp. And going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. Sleeper, hold the cat from behind. Open windows. Eject demon from house. Roll credits. Yeah, I'm not for those cuddles right now. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. See, toss the cat. You might need to fact check it first. Even with your flashlight trained on it. Oh, okay. Its pupils are large, round, inky pits. Wait. Did you see that? It definitely says kill this time. The flashlight flickers. Vomit in the cat's mouth? That's so gross. Not Chainsaw Man. Oh my goodness, that was crazy that happened. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctured with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How was the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel it's impatient. It's too eager. This is a nasty spot to be. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Oh my goodness, I hated that. No, please don't ever do that in my ears again. Please don't ever do that. Did you guys hear that? Oh my goodness, I hated that so much. Oh my goodness, I hate that. Oh, thank you. I'm frightened. I'm frightened. I was frightened. It said, let's play in my ears, but like back and forth, you know? Like I did not like that. Okay. Okay. Right into your ear. Cthulhu. Level up 3. Yeah, thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Okay. I got scared because of that. Oh my goodness, I need to calm down. Okay. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if it did. Calling in fear. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste and you fall to the ground. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Did I just die? What the heck? What the heck just happened? Why blood again? Blood again? What happened? What? This is, oh my goodness. Okay. You can't let the horror possess you. You can't. Okay, I'm putting this cough drop in my mouth before I realize what's happening to me right now. The cat is trying to exhibit feelings of hysteria. Oh, listen, my heart rate goes up when I get scared, okay? Or if I'm too excited. Thank you for the... Sorry. Thank you for the... for the hydrate! Thank you for the bits! Thank you! This kitten's trying to put you into a casket! How many of these do you have? How do you have so many? I can't even think of that many puns. For more cough drops, thank you! Okay. Don't test me. Back into it. Let's see what happened. I definitely, like, hit something. Or got bitten or something. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. Oh, my foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle. But something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath you. You hear the sound of a metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winding from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from the outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicable open door screech to a halt. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder? But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. Oh my goodness, it's the cat, the cat. But how did I step on it? But wait. Okay, but how would I step on it to, like, actually hurt my foot if it was on the ground? Wouldn't it have to be, like, facing... Well, I guess maybe if it was, like... I don't know. The paw moment on your corpse will be quite the... Okay, I'll stop. Maybe you stepped on... Well, that's what I'm saying, but, like, Two stepping on a knife. Like if you guys had a knife on the ground of your floor, wouldn't it lay flat? You find a way. Maybe. Those are obviously their glow in the dark. That's so funny. It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. Its pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight, and bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ah. Tile works as places to hold the blade. Oh, they must have been very sharp. That too, yeah. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaking breath, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you take it in. Licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding! The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The house, the trees, the road, even you, everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Maybe I'm hallucinating? That could be it. Maybe. Man, you're messing up the roads. Our tax dollars have to clean that blood up some roof. Something behind you? Amore. Okay, thanks for the lurk. Oh my goodness, what do I do? What do I do? No, okay. I feel like if I look behind me, that one's gonna pounce to me. I don't think I should look behind me. Stream crashed before the jump scare. Wait, what? Did it crash? Oh, it crashed for a second? That's so weird. That's so odd. The cat better not be turning off my power right now. Wait, again? cat's messing with your IRL connection. Stop! Stop, don't say that! Please don't mess with my IRL connection, please. Keep running. It's cutting your internet cable. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. No, stop. No, no, no. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. It begins. What? What do you mean it begins? That kind of freaks me out. Okay, wait. You're walking. Right, of course. Okay. Wait, what? This is a whole different game. Wait, what? Wait, you're walking and you're glad that you did? Oh man, it's a... What the heck? It's different. Oh no. The weather is absolutely perfect today? But it was rainy. No. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Richie, no! I don't want any more poems! Oh my goodness, when I played Dogi Dogi Literature Club, I was not expecting so many things. Huh? What was that? Curiously guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. You played. I can't imagine your reaction when you opened the door. It was crazy. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Okay. I have a... Okay. Okay, I don't know what to do. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So, you look so familiar, right? I'm not kidding, there are so many moments like that in video games. Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all. This one sure is a cutie though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, Kick the box over. Say your name and it just makes you jump. Okay, but I have a weird feeling about not taking him home. Like, if I don't take him home... Okay, we won't take him home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you never take this thing home with you. Whoa, what the heck? You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. Oh yeah, you will for sure die if you don't. That's what I thought! Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. You wrote your fate the minute you walked in my vision. You are! With rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? So many more options. Leave the cat, feed the cat, play with the cat. On second thought, bite the cat. I'm gonna leave him. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hopes up of having someone look after it if you're not willing to commit? What if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home? You never— wait, what did it say? Wait, what did it say? You never get away from it then. Oh. It's a mystery. Whoa, hold up. What was that? I got it. It said you never get away. Sorry, see you around, I guess. You stand up, the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. That's a real thing, by the way. Oh yes, I know, it is horrible. Nope, you need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. It's what's best for the both of you. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you've forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do for your day off. Oh. Going to the dog park sounds good. I feel like if I go to the dog park, the cat won't come. Because if I go to the carnival, something's gonna happen. If I go to a movie, it's gonna kill me. I swear, I don't know. Choosing dogs over cats. It's only because I have to. No. You decided to take a stroll in a park or something. To a dog park, specifically. A dog park. Do not switch this up on me. The only one within walking distance is a nearby dog park. Thank you. You think it will make you feel better. First, you get to see a cute cat today. Now you'll get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. The park is busting with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, even napping. Such cuties. Whatever. What? You're gonna get there and all the other people will just be walking with their dog. I should visit a dog park with treats in my pockets. Not whatever. Like you'd want anything to do with these mangy mutts. Who the heck is saying this? I'm not saying this. What's wrong? You didn't think that. The cat narrating. He hacked my brain. You decide to move on. appreciate it either. Why is the music so loud? So you stroll around the path trying to exclude a welcoming aura that will beckon one of those cute doggos to you. Oh my goodness, that was so loud. Why was it so loud? Grab the tinfoil hat! You don't have to wait very long. A pupper dog. Hold on, hold on. The red name tag. Looks like we're gonna have to yell over this one. You stop at the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen. Scampers up to you, blocking your path. What the heck? Oh my goodness, you guys see these freaking... you see this? You see this? Oh my goodness! What the heck? Hold on, hold on. This is crazy. We pick up the... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Ah! What the heck? I couldn't even hold on! What the heck? What the heck happened? Terrified, you drop the puppy to the ground, practically throwing it from you. You immediately feel horrible, wincing in guilt at the tiny yelp it released upon hitting the ground. The owners shove you aside with a cutting glare and storms away with their puppy. I didn't know I had a timer. It was so fast. Can I go back? Like, well, no, I see. I'm sorry. You call out, but they don't turn back or respond. Not that you expected them to. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. It wasn't me. Well, I mean, I didn't know I was on the timer. Every animal in this world hates you. I didn't mean to. You deserved it. Shoot. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave? I'm staying at the park. I would not plan it out. You stay at the park. You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk along the path. But every so often, one will run up to you. And when they do, they look wrong. Their owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench and sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe... this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe... what the heck? You should have stayed with me instead. What the heck? You're broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look down and see a frisbee on your thighs. And I'm back. Sorry, just had to clean the clamps. No problem, that's okay. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw that back? You look up to see an owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly... Okay, I have to be ready. A series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward, and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Okay, no. He's a good dog. 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 Oh my goodness, why is it like this? Oh my goodness, what the heck? A series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward, and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Hey, hurry and throw it back. Oh, You throw the frisbee and the dog runs in the opposite direction. Okay. Thank goodness I got that. You see this cat's trying to make me leave. I did it, I did it, I did it. Jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. Shoot. The dog looks up at you, eager for its reward of pets and pats for— No! Oh my goodness, I should leave the park. I'm gonna do something bad. Should I? Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mutt, or you will regret it. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm petting the dog. You can't tell me not to pet the dog. Touched up, but this is so dokey. It really is! Like, I've never seen this game before. I thought it looked cute. But so did Doki. You reach out your hands. And you pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. Throw the frisbee. You don't feel well. Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up along with all the pet owners to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in the blinking of an eye. I quit. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse, but for some reason, you don't look away. You don't like cats? A loud piercing yowl fills the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but... What the heck? No one by its own leash messed up. No! The hand that had been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head comes away with some resistance. Resistance like sticky slime, almost cementing your hands in the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretches with it too, as the canine begins to just melt. It melts. And melts. Until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. You dazed looked around for the dog's owner, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood. I don't know what I did! I didn't mean to! I have no idea what's going on! You see similar piles of clothes next to the piles of goose scattered all across the park, open field. All the dogs, all their owners. Is this actually Limbo still? The melted goo of the dog in front of you then starts to move with a shudder. It slithers across the grass towards the field in the center of the park. All the other piles of glue following after it. Wait, what? Why did you microwave the dog? I didn't do that! Stay off socks! For real! They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and budges and grows. You watch in dazed horror as it then fills out and shapes itself. Into a behemoth of a dog. Snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching. Before the glowing orbs land directly on you. The rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep, you can feel the sound of it crash into you. Well, that's the only thing I can do. Oh, we're in those brownies! I thought this game was about a cat, not a dog. It is about a cat! You see these eyes? No. You had your chance. Better start running. You try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. How do I get it to stop? It tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21. Dog person? What the heck? I didn't know there were so many endings. Look at this. Okay. You're walking? Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely beautiful. Perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. Maybe. I'm at the end of my... I can't with this game. You totally allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost missed it. What was that? What could that possibly be, guys? What could it possibly be? I'm curious. I'm gonna go walk over there and find out what it is. Oh, look, there's an alleyway with a box. Watch what you were the cat the whole time. That would be crazy. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. It's a platypus, imagine. Perry the platypus! Oh goodness, that was not good for my throat. Okay, okay. So... let's go with a hat word. It's so... You look so familiar, right? Meow. Okay. Here we go. The choice we have to do. Call Sam and Dean on the cat. I wish. In general. Barry, the Lego piece. I love that so much. The Lego Perry, the Lego piece. Guys, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm gonna lose no matter what I do. So, like, what do I do? Keep playing each scenario or go ahead and take the cat home? What do you guys think? Different spiritual visioning. Well, okay, but I also didn't think this game was gonna be like Doki Doki. Like, I had no clue that I was going to, like, die. And then, oh, it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. I'm gonna go out for my first day off again. For the third time. Okay, I took the cat home the first time. The second time I didn't take the cat home, I went to the dog park. And then that's what happened. That's true, I didn't think about that. Happy Day Off Simulator? What is this? Okay. I mean, I die either way, right? Take him home? But if I take him home, won't the same thing happen? Okay, I'm gonna skip it if it's the same thing. Well, why not? It butts at the temple, nuzzling it, blah 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 blah. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? There's a handy thing in called the skip. Yeah, but now it's doing something different. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. Don't say stream's crashing. Let me double check. That's so weird. Okay. There goes Sakura. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. Well, good, because I don't know what to do if my stream crashes. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Do something with the cat. Okay. Like what? Play with the cat. Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in that old box all day, just watching crowds of people walking by them, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socialization won't kill you, right? Aw, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Okay then. What to play though? I think my laser pointer still works. Cats are curious creatures by nature. They're also natural hunters. Sort of. Why not pass the time by letting the cat hunt after something it'll never quite understand? That sounds a little mean when you think of it like that. But it's not like the cat will throw no anyways. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. Yeah, I am not playing hide and seek. Everyone squeaks until the cat responds in full English in the deepest voice you've heard. So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long-gone dreaded days of group presentations in school. You flip it on and see that even after all this time, the batteries still work. You get a little kick out of aiming it at a mirror hanging... Wait. You get a little kick out of aiming it at a mirror hanging in the living room so it reflects off the glass, making a little red dot appear on your knee. The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast a look of suspicion at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses a paw to your knee, like it's trying to catch a dot of red light as casually as possible. You manage to hold back a chuckle, not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of its paw. Run now! You move the light a little higher above your knee. Why am I doing it on my knee? Why am I not doing it like on the floor or on the furniture like a normal person? The cat reacts immediately, trying to pin the light down. But in the next second, you've already moved it to the floor. The cat jerkily follows, attempting a more energetic pounce when you shift the red dot. Elbow drop. Over here. Over there. And over there. By the couch. On the couch. The cat might be ignoring you, but you're certainly enjoying yourself. It's been a while since you've laughed this much. You're laughing so much, in fact, that you accidentally shift the red dot onto a lamp beside the couch. In the haste to get the light, the cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh! The cat's sitting in the middle of the former lamp's broken shard. Back hunched, its head whipping around back and forth as if in panic. You quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you hurt? You reach down to pick up the cat and check it for any injuries when... It scratched me. Claw petative caper. Oh, hey! The cat swipes at you, claws extended. It backs up and twitches away, making frantic half-turns in various directions as if looking for something, or waiting for something to appear. Oh, geez, that really hurt, you know. You hold the hand with the scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but... Immediately, your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. You shouldn't have challenged it. The cat swipes at you, claw extended. It's got a gun. You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around, tearing at the carpet, the sofa, your armchair. You want to stop it, but you're afraid of getting in the middle of its rampage. You consider calling a vet for advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel like that wouldn't be a good idea. What happened to you? Is it... Trank dart, yes! An idea comes to you, or rather, a realization? You grasp the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room, thinking, hoping, that the cat would calm down if it found what it was looking for. You turn on the laser pointer. The cat's reaction is immediate. What the heck? showed up. In the span of mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair, leaps high into the air, changes in the air, and slams down upon the dot on the floor with a weight and force that shakes the whole apartment, maybe even the whole building. You wonder dazedly how none of the other tenants have rushed over to complain about the noise. Let's count from Sesame Street. Yet, as you stare at the sight in front of you, the cat has something grown in size, or somehow grown in size. Eyes bulging and glowing, tail thrashing, teeth enlarged, bared, and covered alarmingly in a bubbly froth. Its giant claws rip and shred through the carpet, through the floor tiles, and even below them. Ravenously trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get it away from you. You slowly back up towards the door. The light moves with you. Instinctively, you flick the light away, this way, and that. The cat stampeding after it. Photophobia. So fast, smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in half. Too fast, bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. A chance. You turn, intending to bolt out of the door and never come back, but in your haste you forgot something. You forget several somethings. You forget the laser pointer, gripped like a lifeline in your hands. You forget the mirror, still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway. The laser reflecting off of it, putting a small glowing red dot on the back of your head. And as you reach the door, you forget that it's locked. I freaking sure did. Okay, note to self, don't ever play laser with this cat. Challenging word. You don't even have the chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you. You're torn to shreds before you can even blink. Ending 12. Targeted. This is crazy how many endings this thing has. Because at the end of the day, as long as there's two people alive, someone's gonna want someone dead? What? Slow blink. Ah. If I take the cat home, I die. If I don't take the cat home, I die. And ending-wise, there's 40 endings? There's 40 endings? Read faster. 40, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. You're walking right, of course. First time you feel like going out, you're actually good. Can we skip? Okay. Oh, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna not take the cat home. I'm gonna take the cat home. Not gonna take the cat home. I'm gonna take the cat home. You never take this thing home with you. Yeah, I would never take this thing home with me. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm not taking the cat home with me, but I might die at one of these places. Let's go to the carnival. Go see Demon Hunter. You spent the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coasters, pharaoh boat. Maybe if you don't want to be abandoned, don't kill your caretakers for real. For real. Okay. Hoops, coin toss, balloon darts, games you've played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy, food you've eaten before. All things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. And then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet. Still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. When you stop in your tracks, you see something new. An attraction you've never seen before. Here's a tip, pocket a balloon in the dark just in case. So is this cat just dragging a box to the street and getting in it? That's what I'm guessing. A maze of funhouse mirrors? It sounds kind of lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then, what else is there to do? A mirror maze sounds bad. Do something else. There's gotta be a better way to spend your day off than wandering around staring at weird mirrors. Now what? Wait, what? I don't get to just ride a roller coaster or something? I don't want to watch a movie either. The movie sounds like the worst thing to go to. Let's see. You spend the day at the carnival. La, 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 la. No, you have to do the mirrors. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die in here. Let's go ahead. We have to go through this arc anyways. You enter the maze. A few rooms in and you notice that the mirrors aren't all weird. Some just show you looking back at yourself. A little bored, a lot tired, and so very, very... Maybe this was a mistake. Why did you think going into a maze of mirrors was a good idea? Even if it was something new to experience. I can't do this today. You turn around to head back the way you came. Only to bump into a mirror. Shoot, see, I'm scared I'm gonna bump into a mirror if I go into these things. Oh, what the? Where's the exit? You try again, only to find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you've realized that the way you came in is completely gone. Okay, don't panic. I just have to keep going forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend down and pick it up. What's this doing here? In your hand rests a worn-looking flashlight. Curious, you flick it on. Huh? The light doesn't even... Dang, the lights! Did the power go out, or did the attraction operator forget you were in here? How long have you been in here, actually? You pull out your phone to check the time or maybe call the police. Your phone is dead. You grip the flashlight in your hand. The light it emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know there's probably not that much juice left. Best to reserve it for a worst-case scenario and feel your way out. Yeah, you can do this. You take a calm breath. Well, forward we go. Hello, darling adventurer. Who said, welcome to the Mirror Maze. Would you like to know how to navigate the maze? Yes, I need help. Once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze. You're in a bit of a jam, but don't worry. You're in good hands. Or rather, good paws. Aw, dang. Aw, dang. Aw, dang. Aw, dang. Not paws. Aw, man. For real, this cat, why does this cat know how to turn off the lights? Archie was the cat all along. See these little cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? When you enter a room, the emergency light will flash, letting you see the paths before you for a second. And also what lies beyond them. Whenever you see these kind kittens, just go where they are and you'll reach the next room. Unfortunately, they're not the only thing in here. It is highly suggested that you refrain from following any of our other guests. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. So please, take caution when advancing to the next room. Of course, this wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No, they're just mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. And you can't do anything to them either. They're just an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left. Go center. Or go right. The choice is yours. Though, if you find a room with no helpful kittens in sight, and all the paths lead to a mirror or something else, it's recommended that you stay put, and just maybe it will work itself out. Now for your navigation tools. Wait. Here's an idea. I'll follow the kittens. I don't know. That flashlight you found doesn't have much juice left. It's only let you get a quick extra peek at your surroundings about 5 times. So try not to use it all up at once. There's 25. I have 3 lives and 25. Okay. You can keep track of your progress through the rooms up to the left and your lives up to the right. You got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. Why only 3 lives, you ask? Because you're soft and squishy. It wouldn't take much to damage you beyond repair. And besides, you're human. And humans usually only have the 1 life, yes? And yet here, you get 3! Don't you think you ought to show a little more gratitude? Hi, Slapper! Oh no! I'm always carrying a D-Wall 20B mini chainsaw in case, perfect for these type of situations. A little pocket ribbon. Also, welcome! Mini trumpet for negotiations. And that's the end of your tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? What would you like to know? Can you turn off the flash? A packet of vitamin gummies for healing items. Sorry, I have been missing for a while. I'm trying to focus on grade 11. That's completely fine. Don't worry about it. That stuff can be hard. So I completely understand. Always focus on your schoolwork. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. I don't want to say, can you let me go? Can you let me go? Your request to forfeit is denied. Let me out of here! Screaming is not allowed in the maze. What would you like to know? The flash? Of course, flash off. Would you like to know? Wait, what's the flash? I'm so confused. Oh, maybe there's just flashing. Oh no. Oh, alright. Your flashlight will give you 7-second chances now. And the flash will last longer. Is that better? Okay. Oh my goodness, thank you so much! Oh no, no problem! Go ahead out! Thank you for enjoying my stream! Goodbye! Have a wonderful time! Windows loading cursor, true! Okay, let's go. I'm ready to play. I don't know how to turn on the flashlight though. Bye! No! No, Arbiter, don't go! I'm joking, it's okay. Okay, goodbye! A parting gift? No, it's okay, I'm joking, it's okay! It's okay, you guys go take a time to go to bed and or go do other things. Arbitrator. I don't know what I called you. I don't know what I called you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go get him. Yeah, saved by the arbiter. Arbity. I don't know what I was trying. That's the first time someone called me that. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's not what I meant to say. Alright, buddy, don't worry, don't worry. But it's okay, you can go to bed. Don't worry about anything. 3, 2, 1. I don't know how to turn on my flashlight. Okay, that's right. Okay, next room. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I see what it does. Right. Okay, next room. Okay, okay. Oh, shoot. This room feels off. Just wait. I think something just changed. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Left. Okay, next room. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Okay, next room. This room feels off. Just wait. Okay, center. Next room. Right. 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 Center. Center. Left. Center. Okay. Oh goodness, I almost got messed up with that one. Left. Left. Oh shoot. See the exit. Oh heck yeah, you run forward, but as you do, the scenery shifts just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding into the glass. What? No! You should tell them to let you win! Restart! You're not a bad streamer. It happens. It happens. What were you guys even what were you guys even playing anyways? Except... Well, welcome back! You don't quite go into the class. You don't exactly collide with it either. You simply pass through it. And on the other side, you see an endless white void and... What? Yourself? Dozens of you. Hundreds of you wandering around. What? And they can't just let you win? Aimless, faceless, and empty. So empty and listless, they don't even acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. There's always a man, there's always a cat. What? Past the glass. That's the cat. A familiar black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you, but you can't make out the sound. It tilts its head, then walks away. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. The glass goes dark. Then you watch helplessly as it disappears completely. You're trapped, with only yourself as company. Ending 19. You beat the maze! I beat the maze, but I'm just trapped in a world with me's? And it didn't specify if I could talk to the other me's. Because if I could talk to the other me's, I would play such fun games. Like, we could play, like, I don't know. We could sing, we could karaoke. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know. Okay, let's see what the next thing is. Skip, skip, skip. Don't take the cat home. Skip, skip, skip. Leave the cat. That would be horrible. Skip, skip, skip. Ignore. Skip, skip, skip. Let's go to a movie. It's been a while since a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself into a movie theater. But there's a showing of one such film at the old theater. The movie was a little too niche to pick up by the new cinema that opened right across the street. Demon Hunter! That's okay though, you're not exactly a fan of the crowds. And nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for you more than a noisy audience. Okay, but what if I go to the new one? You don't know why, but you don't really feel great about the idea of being alone right now. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming, you join the long line outside the new cinema. By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone. Even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves. You get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stands are long and the prices are criminal anyways. You go through the halls and follow the signs to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat only to be told by the person next to it that it's being saved for someone. This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled into a seat annoyingly off-center to the screen. But the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close. So you grit your teeth and bear it. The light fades out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seem content to talk through commercials and even through the trailers. You figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins. But it doesn't get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out. You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyways. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. Oh. This is why we didn't go to the movies. This is why we didn't want to go. This is why I didn't want to go to the movies in the very beginning. This is why I did not want to go. I knew this freaking cat would be in the movie theater. Like, the movie of the movie theater. I just knew it. Cat. Suddenly, the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it was gonna happen. Either that or the cat was gonna like sneak in and like hurt me somehow, and nobody would know because everyone's too loud. The sound is strange and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, and layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say. Oh, that would be horrifying too. You sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff. But then you hear it. It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. This cat just brainwashed everybody. Oh my goodness. Soon, the entire room is chanting in perfect unison, everyone staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself. But the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong. For now. Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you. No. They're outright staring holes into you, even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as time goes on, as if they're getting impatient. Ooh. I feel like if I leave the theater, everyone's gonna kill me. Thinking fast, you look to the screen and begin to chant in tandem with the crowd. Yeah. 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 Ah. 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 Wait, I was gone? Was I gone? What is going on here? Okay. Maybe it's this game. This game is haunting me. the cat for real. Yeah. 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 Ah. 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 You feel the harshness of their collective gaze start to ebb away. I had to. They they were looking at me like they were gonna kill me if I didn't start chanting. The air in the theater became lighter once again. Yeah. 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 You realize air shakily, just realizing that you've been holding your breath earlier. You feel stuck. Surely you can't just up and leave now. Not after whatever all that was. The people around you all seem fine now. But there's no telling if they'd get aggressive at you for even moving too much. Never mind outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully someone will come along. Right? Or at least turn the film off? You continue to chant along with everyone. Yeah. 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 Ah. 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 You start to feel lightheaded. You feel as if you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state. But you can't seem to look away from the screen. You try again, but you're still locked into eye contact with the cat on screen. Yeah. 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 Ah. 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 You attempt to physically force your line of vision away. You steel your nerves, ready to throw yourself to the ground if you need to. But your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before completely loosening itself again, making you lay back and ply into your seat. You think you should be panicking right about now, but even your brain feels limp. Your thoughts, a vaguely muted pastel pink, airy, simply sweet, and loosely spun, like cotton candy. You like cotton candy. You think you shouldn't mind your thoughts and body being like cotton candy either. So, why get up and ruin that? It's nice here. You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded room. Still chanting, you've never felt so aligned and in tune with another person, let alone with an entire room full of complete strangers. You're not alone. Out of the corner of your eye, the person next to you starts to sink back even further into their chair. Then they sink more. Then more. Not like they're slouching or reclining, but more like they're... Um. uh, deflating? Their skin bunches up and wrinkles like fabric as if their muscles, their bones, have started to disintegrate. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What? I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Their eyes dim before sinking into their sockets. Their mouth, still attempting to chant, falls open over a cut-off "nya," gaping as the word ends in an awful hiss. A final, weak release of air. You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at the sight. But even then, the blanket of peace doesn't leave you. Suddenly, in the pile of skin and clothes next to you, you see a lump moving around. You watch in dazed fascination as the lump makes its way to the part of the skin where the head used to be. And out from the mouth crawls a tiny black kitten. Yeah, 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 ah. You can hear the familiar hissing sound all around you now, as the unified chants start to fade, only to be replaced with the faint mewling of kittens. Finally, your voice is the only one still chanting, still human, and alone. Again. You don't want that. You can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then, you go completely limp. Your body feels light, but it might as well weigh several tons, because you realize quite suddenly that you can't move. Not an inch. You can't shift your eyes to look around. You can't even breathe. But somehow, the chant continues to creak weakly from your mouth. Yeah, 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 A few kittens come forward and perch themselves on the chairs around you, watching your sinking body, mewling as they wait for their youngest sibling to emerge. From you. Dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you, and as your eyes start to cave into the sockets of your softening skull, you manage to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat perching on the seat right in front of you. Your vision finally fades, and as the same hiss of air expels itself from your mouth, the last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin. Ending 18. Happy birthday. If someone ever told me not to take the cat home, I'd take the cat home anyways. If someone told me to take the cat home, I'd also do it. So either way, you're taking the cat home. I have not taken the cat home for like 3 times right now. And even when I have taken the cat home, I'm dying. So my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, what do you mean? I'm not under any no spell frosty tools. I did do that a lot though. I was surprised of that ending. Actually, that one was one of the most like kind of scary ones, like to me so far. It felt pretty scary all around. So we got 5 endings so far. They are friend-shaped. I love cats. I do love cats. That's why I took this cat home first. And then it hates me. Right? Oh, goodness. Okay. I think I can do one more. Or maybe 2 more. 2 more, maybe? Oh, we'll have this cat watch the next the next episode. The next episode. Okay, let's see. Do I become a cat girl now? Maybe. Why not? Be a cat girl. Where am I? Here I am. Okay, let's see. Continue. You're walking, right? Of course, it's the first time you felt this. Blah, 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 blah. Skip. Do I take the cat home? Do I not take the cat home? So, not taking the cat home. I've already done all 3 things. I went to the dog park, I went to the carnival, and I went to the movie. Wait, actually, there's another movie theater I didn't go to. So I can do that one too. Take it, Mai. So yeah, let's take the cat home this time. Okay, we'll do something with the cat. I just took it home. Okay, I played with the cat. That did not end well. Let's pet the cat. It's not every day you have access to a cute, fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet it to your heart's content? You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. The cat dashes over to you immediately, climbing into your lap. Poor thing. You just want some attention, don't you? Alright. You carefully pet the cat. A rub behind an ear, a scratch under the chin, a smooth sweep along the back. Good? I want attention from... Right? You know, no, you're not wrong. I want attention from cats all the time. Like, especially like the stray cats that are around. I'm like, please, just come to me. Come to me. Please. You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying this bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. Clean the cat. Upon giving it a second look, you realize that the cat isn't exactly clean. Not surprising, since up until he brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box. In an alley full of scattered garbage. For who knows how long. You've heard that cats can keep themselves clean. But maybe this is one of those times that a little human help couldn't hurt. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You're definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be... carefully. You think careful is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so your dad will be a fan of an excessive amount of it. So you pick the cat up and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. The cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice! You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. Then you take a brush and carefully run through the cat's fur. The cat seems like it's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking on you. You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself. We've become cats. You try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly. The more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms. Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but... Ow! What? Pain lances through the spot you tugged at. Upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is... growing? Growing out of you? You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes, your tongue. It's even growing inside your throat. That would be horrifying. Gasp, cough, cough. Which I can actually just cough. I need a cough drop right now, though. Hold on, guys. As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to lap at the fur growing on your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did for it earlier. Well, that's good. I'm glad they let you. They said that. It feels like I'm a werecat, a suffocating cat. You think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing air. Still, feels nice at least to be looked after and cared for in some way, even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel before you're no longer able to breathe. Ending 15. Self-care buddies. That wasn't the worst way we died. Oh my goodness, I used to be so scared of Goosebumps. It used to be the scariest cat of Goosebumps. Wear gloves, right? Why didn't I wear gloves? Let's try again. Take the cat home. Do something with the cat. We do not clean the cat. The cat looks hungry, so you decide to feed it. You're regretting not stopping for food earlier as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping day is tomorrow after all. You head to the kitchen and click your tongue, ensuring the cat follows you after. It leaps nimbly into the kitchen counter and watches as you search for meal options. Let's see. Clean the cat roughly? Yeah, I could have done that too. You find some things you expect. A can of tuna in the pantry, some leftover meatloaf in the fridge, and... Huh? What's that? You realize there's a tightly sealed Tupperware on the bottom shelf of the fridge. You don't recognize it. A foul odor is leaking from the container. Whatever's inside can't be safe for human consumption. But the cat seems excited about it, practically salivating over it. Still, you're the caretaker here. You're the one who needs to decide what's best to feed a hungry cat. So you'll feed it... tuna. Cats like fish, right? Shrugging, you take out the tuna for the cat and the meatloaf for yourself. You put the frankly ominous container back in the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. Tough. You'll need to dispose of that weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna and spoon it onto a small saucer. You put the saucer on the kitchen counter next to the cat. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up there, but you figured it'll make up for electing not to feed it the toxic goop it wanted. The cat looks like it finds the tuna acceptable. You'll take it. Eat up, kitty. Sledgehammer time. As the cat digs into its meal, you go about heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. While setting the timer, you hear... Huh? You turn and see the plate is completely empty. Whoa, that was quick. You need to pace yourself. What the? You watched it baffled as the cat continues to hiccup, causing little bubbles to float out of its mouth. It won't die, right? Okay. That's okay. You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of what's possible, right? Right. Best not to think too hard about it. Soon enough, the room is full of the floating bubbles. The cat releases a final tiny bubble before yawning and laying down right there on the counter. Well, glad you enjoyed it. The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be pretty resilient. Wait, what the? What's that? As one of the bubbles floats closer to you, you see that there's actually something inside it. A tiny, furry fish? This is just getting weirder and weirder. Still, you can't help but marvel at the impossible wonder in front of you. You lift your hands. You extend a finger towards a bubble. Carefully press it against the surface. The little fish inside lashes out viciously, sinking tiny fangs into your finger. It doesn't really hurt that much at first, but then... Ow! What? Pain starts to climb from your finger to the rest of your hand, past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? You fling your arm around in an attempt to dislodge the fish, but accidentally knocked your arm into several of the bubbles floating around. Average day for an Australian. More tiny, ravenous fish latch onto your flesh. You stumble back out of the pain and sudden bout of dizziness, only to bump into more bubbles. Thank you so much for the follow. Maybe. More fish digging their teeth into your back. It hurts. You're getting dizzy. You've got to get out. You deliriously try to stumble out of the kitchen, but the entire room is filled with the deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse to the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish. Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. Yeah, I would say they're like piranhas or something. The pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin, in your teeth, in your eyes, in your hair. And it's so consuming you can't even feel yourself convulsing. Or crying. You don't black out. Your eyes are still rolling up into your skull when you gasp out your last breath. Ending 8. Fish out of water. What the heck? What? Why does this cat have so many, like, things? It's an alien cat. It's like an alien cat. Okay. Hold on. Let me feed it something else. Let's feed it, let's feed it that mystery meat. Is this really a good idea? Fine, I guess if this is what you want. You open the container and clean cat roughly now. Maybe, okay, after I feed it this one. Ugh. You just barely managed to keep from throwing up. But just barely. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the contents of the container, but you honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything consists of is a mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it's the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen. Tinted with a nauseating wet green film over the top. 18 days old Chinese? Am I supposed to warm it up, or you don't really know how to serve it? Any utensil or plate that touches it is getting thrown out immediately. No exceptions. I was supposed to throw it out. I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Well, the cat's gonna eat it now. Your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water to within an inch of their lives after this. You decide against putting this blank in your microwave. You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. Catapult it at the people. Not wanting to hold it anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. The cat enthusiastically dives for the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing it as if savoring the scent. You turn to the fridge and close it. You've lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour or so when... Ow! A sharp pain on your foot causes you to stumble. You catch yourself on the kitchen sink and look down to see that the tip of your sock is... red. And the red is still slowly spreading to the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You quickly reach down and pull off your sock to see the damage. What the heck? My freaking toe! Rude, right? What the heck? Your middle toe is gone. That's an interesting frame to cut. -1 toe. Also cover up no fee for free. It's just gone. Just a stump is left in its place, steadily leaking blood onto the floor. You clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you were seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. Thank you for the hydrate! Also, welcome in. No, thank you for the head pats. Thank you, thank you. Hydrate. I'm gonna need blood transfusion, please. Didn't even need that toe anyways. Don't you know that the toes keep you balanced? Like, you need your toes to keep balance. You clumsily step back as it would help you get away from what you were seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Phone. Where's the... What? Your tongue is... Whoa. What's happening to me? You slowly look over to find the cat still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. Not bothering to try and stop the blood from dribbling out of your mouth. You keep watching the daze as the cat happily chews at a gross piece of... Wait. That's... You look more closely at the mysterious food in the cat's jaws. It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like a tongue? Oh. Before you can even think to do anything to stop it, the cat dives into the container again and bites into a piece that looks like a... You collapse to the floor, clutching your torso. You writhe around on the blood-streaked tiles, crying. Something inside you just... Blood purrs out from deep within you. Whatever that was, felt important. And now it's probably gone too. It hurts. It hurts so much. So... You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Oh. Your eyes. Your eyes! You fall limply back to the floor. You're leaking blood all over. From all over. Your foot, your mouth, your insides, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs and give you time to just ending 10. You are what you eat. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. The cat hero. What did I I don't know what it ate. It could have ate my lungs, could have ate my kidneys, I don't know, but I know it ate my eyes for sure. That was horrifying. Go back to the history to say. It just said it was eating something inside me. It said eyeballs here. Your insides. Yeah, it said blood pours out from deep within you. Whatever that was felt important, and now it's probably gone too. It doesn't specify what it ate inside of me this time. I come in and all I hear is the cat is eating my eyeballs. Go back to history. Yeah. Well. Do I get any good endings? Like, so far. We had the fish out of water ending. You are what you eat ending. Targeted ending. Self-care bubbles. I wonder what would happen if we gave the cat to someone else. Like, I never do that. Just quit. I want to get through another one. I'll try quitting. Maybe when you get all the endings, you can get one good ending. Maybe. What made you buy this game? The cat? The cat looks cute, does it not? You can't tell me that cat doesn't look cute. I was like, do not take this cat home. I'm gonna take this cat home. But it's been causing me nothing but bad things. Oh, yeah. Well, you'll see it when I quit. Unless you guys go to sleep soon. I know because I have one. I have a black cat too. Let me go ahead. We're gonna do one more. I missed a collab for this. Let's go. Let's go! We're gonna do one more. We'll do one more. His name is Lemmy. My black cat's name is Gigi, the sushi cat. Okay, I'll give you guys the choice. Should I go to the movie theater and go to the small movie theater? Or should I take him home again and either feed him the meatloaf, leave him alone, or what was the other thing? Bathe him really quickly. Old theater? Okay. I'm gonna go to the old theater. Let's see. bam, 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 bam. Okay, before we go to the old movie theater, let me get another drink because I am out of my drink. So hold on. I'll be right back. Do not leave yet. Wait, where's my... Here it is. I'll be right back. I am back. Okay. You guys ready? Let me take a drink while I'm doing that. If it's the same type of thing. Thank you. Read the comments. Hold on, let me see. Oh, your cat! I was like, is this a game? Also, thank you for the alert. That's funny. Christmas Sakura. We're going to the old theater. You eagerly buy your ticket from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. It's barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s. We gave him the nickname called Scream after the movie because he's all he does is scream. That's funny. Maybe even the 70s? But it's what you were counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession stand might be expired. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing in is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats and taking into consideration the gap of the staircase. As you settle in, the dim lights fade away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds. Ah. Before the screen flickers on, no commercials or trailers pop up. The movie just begins. Please, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene. But just as you're getting into the premise, the doors open behind you, momentarily casting light into the room and ruining the atmosphere. You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment after all. The place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense the new presence slowly shifting around the theater before heading in your general direction. What? What? You gape in utter disbelief as the stranger shuffles down the aisle only to sit right in front of you. There's no one else here and plenty of places to sit. The stranger is also unusually tall. Even when with the stadium-like arrangement of the seats being on a somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. Oh yeah, I will. I wanted to start fresh, so I was gonna look at some stuff later and put it in there. Move to another spot. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why would they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them. Shaking your head with a passive-aggressive scoff in the stranger's direction, you reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. Hi, Noah! How you doing? It's been a while! Nice to see you! Yeah, no, for reals. I mean, he could literally just sit like one more seat over and I think we would be fine. Also, he has a hat on. I've been good. How you been? How is everything over there? To slap his fedora off his head, right? But as you settle down, you've seen the strange person get up. Only to once again sit down in the seat directly in front of you? Okay, this guy has a dilemma with me, and that's not okay with me. This guy has a dilemma with me, and that's not okay with me. Not okay. Not okay. Time to do something about this guy. You've been better. Well, I hope you get to feel a little bit better then. I'm sorry that it's not the best for you, Noah. But I hope as the day goes by, it gets better, or if the next day happens, it's much better than today. Fight Club, right? You look around somewhat helplessly as if waiting for someone to silently agree with you about how odd all of this is. Or at least inform you that it's all an elaborate prank. But there's no one else here with you. That's how you've always liked it, but... Didn't you live with her, Noah? I thought you guys lived together. Big arguments are hard, though. I understand that. Sometimes a break is okay. She's at her parents'. Oh, okay. I don't know what the argument was about, but maybe this will give you guys some time to think. about it and think about the other person's perspective too. I find some time away when you have an argument is a good time to really like calm yourself down from it and think why they thought differently from you, you know? Like everyone has different opinions for a reason, so unless it's something like something else, you know, but it all depends on what was going on. But I hope it ends well. You can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else here if it meant not being alone with this weird jerk. Leave the theater. This is too weird. Feeling uncomfortable, you decide to leave the theater. There's still enough time left in the day to do something else. Wait, what? Okay, so I have to confront him. Okay, let's go back. Skip. Confront him. You hate confrontation. You can already feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Oh, thanks for joining the Discord. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it all blows over. No, I hope so. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You've always been more of a flighter than a fighter. But you paid for this ticket. You wanted to watch this movie for ages. And now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're all alone in this theater. There's no one who will help you if something goes wrong. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs of your body begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourself and a stranger. You stand up. Even standing and higher up on the incline, the stranger is still at least a head taller than you. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily over the theater at your movements. As if you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. You square your shoulders and force a little bass into your throat, into your voice. Hey! The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark. But you figured they deserve it anyway. You're being a real jerk, you know that? Just what are you playing at, huh? Are you trying to make me mad? The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much so that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie has paused. Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly. Like a small animal trying to desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns. Then turns some more. Then turns more. Beyond what should be possible, neck bones crackling to face you directly. You can't move. Wide glowing eyes resting above a wider grinning mouth gaze down at you. The stranger opens their mouth and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. Oh my goodness, it's a chat. The voice is endlessly deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic. alluring. But it also snaps you out of your terrified trance, and before you know it, you're already out the door. You run through the halls of the empty theater, heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind. But you're too afraid to look. The exit now in sight. You sprint forward and burst through the doors. You look around frantically and spot the crowded cinema across the street. People! That's what you need. Safety in numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. Okay, I know what happens at the cinema though. But does something different happen if I go to the cinema now? And if I look behind me, I mean, like, we're in public now, right? Thank you for the hydrate. I don't know what choice to choose. I'm gonna look behind me. Despite your resistance, you feel your head turning to look back of its own accord, while in the middle of the street, you catch a glimpse of a grotesque-looking person standing behind the glass doors of the old theater, watching you intensely, cradling something in their arms, something familiar. But Truck-kun! It's my turn to be isekai'd! A glimpse is all you get. As a truck speeds forward and crashes into your body. You're killed on impact. Your body splattered across the road and crushed further under the heavy tires. Ending 16. Poor screening arrangements. There's so many things I need to know. Why? I even left the theater. Man. What the heck? Isn't that crazy? Yeah! I'm just stuck. I'm in a time loop stuck. I'm excited, right? I want to know what happens. Hold on, we'll do the movie again because I want to know what happens if I don't take the cat home, blah blah blah, leave the cat, blah blah blah, ignore the cat, blah 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 blah, go to the movies. What happens if I went into the cinema? Or move, okay, no, I move to a different spot, and then I move into a different spot. Okay, this time I moved again. I moved twice. And again, they sit right in front of you. You bristled, annoyed, a little humiliated. Are they just gonna getting a kick out of this or something? You wasted enough time with this jerk that you don't even know what's going on in the movie anymore. Okay, so if I confront a stranger... Okay, we go to the cinema. Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema theater. You didn't realize that it felt like you've been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken. Oh! but at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming, you join the long line outside the new cinema. Okay, and now we're in the new cinema. Okay, so now we're doing the new cinema bits. Okay, and here, if I try to leave, it's too weird to get out of here. Gathering your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater, when everything comes to an abrupt stop. All of the chanting stops, even the cats chanting on the screen. You tense and risk a glance around the theater. They all are staring at you. Every single one of them. They're not moving. They're not even blinking. You swallow, throat suddenly dry, even though a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience, unnaturally intense scrutiny, but you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward until you finally reach the end of the aisle. You feel the collective gaze even worse on the staircase. All their heads have turned uncomfortably to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, making clear their blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had been minutes ago. Identical frowns, lines digging between their brows. You keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with the anticipation that you fully expect someone to grab at you from behind. But no one does. You don't hear any of them even get up. You exit the theater, holding your breath as the door closed behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting as much distance as possible between you and the theater full of people. Finally reaching the lobby, you just barely manage to catch yourself from falling to the floor as you gulp in a huge gasp of air. You expect to feel relief as your breathing calms, but you feel a lingering sense of dread that only spikes once you finally notice it, as well as its source. You look up, and your stomach sinks. What dog? All the people in the lobby area of the movie theater, everyone in line at the concession stand, all of them are staring at you. And they look even angrier than the people in the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glares of everyone in the ticket booths and the lines leading to them. You make your way home. Whenever you dare to look up at someone on the way, you flinch at the blatant anger, fury, and disgust on their face. You think you start to hear the faint sound of cats meowing behind you. Or maybe a kitten's? Doesn't matter. You just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with the keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from his door. Finally, you get inside your apartment. Lock all the locks on the door and slide down with your back against it till you're sitting on the floor. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. Now home, Your heartbeat calms and your fear slowly bleeds from you, leaving you feeling strangely empty. You pass the kitchen, head to your room, and slip under the covers of your bed trying to fall asleep. Maybe it's all just a bad dream. As you fall into a fitful sleep, sure to be full of nightmares of glaring eyes, you try to ignore the ever-increasing sound of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside your apartment. Ending 17. The Black Sheep. So I didn't necessarily die this time. But it also sounded like when I woke up I probably was gonna die. Not bad, not great, right? Neutral? I have 10 out of the 40. I have none of these. If I don't take the cat home, can I play with the cat here? You just want a little attention, don't you? The poor thing must be bored sitting in the box all day. You're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain a little critter with. But what? You dig into your pockets. You find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. The string is far too short. An eager and excited cat leaping for it could easily lead to you getting bitten and scratched. In your right pocket, a bar of chocolate. Not too helpful either right now. The only thing you've got on is your phone. It's not much of anything the cat can play with, but there is something you can do. Oh, cute! Photo montage! Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself. With nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home, you decided it's probably best to just leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Okay. You turn and walk away. Wait, what? Your phone just got a message. You open it up and... What? Aren't I a cutie? Or aren't I cute? It's a cat. It's a picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh? The cat does look cute and happier in the picture. But it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? Did I? You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. But the cat is simply looking at you. It mews sadly as if pleading you to come back. What if I get out of the alley? You ignore the cat and briskly walk out of the alley without another lick. Phew. That was weird. You're a good distance away when... Not again. Right? You reluctantly look at the new message and... Don't ignore me? Creeped out, you decide to just go home. I know you're seeing these. Come back. Come back. What the heck? Oh my goodness. No! I would throw my phone at this point. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Can see you. Can always see you. You can't hide. I'll always find you. Oh, well? Your eyes start around nervously, certain that you're being followed. But there's nothing there. You're finally home, but you feel too shaken for any relief to calm you down. You rush to the bathroom and slam the door behind you. Everything's okay. This isn't real. It's just like a bad dream. Everything's okay. You fumble in the dark to turn on the sink and splash your face with some cold water, hoping it will calm your mind and stop the hallucinations. Because that's all they are, right? Hallucinations? You're really regretting leaving home today. You must have been overworking yourself more than you realize. Yeah, that must be... You jump as your phone alerts you to yet another message received. Oh my goodness. The phone vibrates insistently over and over. But you just can't look. You keep your eyes squeezed shut, your fingers tightly grip the sink. In your mind, you beg whoever or whatever is doing this to just stop already. Please, please, please just put me out of my misery. You mutter this quietly. You don't really mean it. You don't. But as the words take shape in the darkest corner of your mind, the phone immediately stops vibrating. I would also break my phone at this point, or throw it out the window, or turn it off, or something. You think that this would give you relief, but you only feel dread sinking heavily into your stomach. You can feel eyes on you. You can feel puffs of air on the back of your neck. Damp and deep and slow. You take a deep breath and open your eyes. You look at the mirror. Nothing. Right? Who did give the cat the phone? You peek around the room. Still nothing. Nothing at all. But you know that something is there. Waiting to be acknowledged. For you accept the fact of its existence. Trying to extend a catnip warranty. Only then will it deign to give you peace. To free you from a life of consistently looking over your shoulder. Of fearing your own image. Your own reflection. You can feel its patience. Limitless and old. You can't win against it in a war of attrition. Your lifespan will long expire before it tires of you. So, you close your eyes and accept it. As your head is severed from your neck, oh my goodness, you're filled with peace. As you're grateful that at the very least, you never had to see it. Whatever it was. Headshot. My goodness, what the heck? Don't ever give a cat a phone. Just don't do it. Don't take pictures of a cat. It really is unforgiving. Like, it hates me to have a good day off. Like, I just want to have a good day off. I just want to have a good day off. New message one. My goodness. I actually enjoy this game quite a bit, though. I like the alternative endings and stuff. Like, the different endings that you can get. Yeah, for real. Just let me enjoy my freaking day. Unlocked it, right? Okay. So I tried to play with the cat. Let's see if I can feed the cat. Can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to that box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely you must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And not to think of it on it any further. Well, either way. Oh, thank you! I try. I'm not a great narrator or whatever, but I try. You can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat. Especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? What's this? What is the question mark? I'm scared. I don't like the question mark ones. Those are scary. Check pockets. I have chocolate in my pockets. We can't let it have that. You glance around the dark, dingy alley and only see garbage bags, trash bins, empty cardboard boxes, and scattered litter here and there. If there was something for the cat to eat, surely it would have found it out by now, right? But you don't want to just give up so easily. You keep looking. You look and only see garbage. You sniff and only smell garbage. You listen. You just barely make out the sound of a faint scurrying by a trash bin a few feet away. Quietly, oh so quietly, you creep over to the bin. And you lunge. You weren't very graceful in your attempt. You stumble and knock it over a stack of nearby boxes full of more trash. But as you stand up, grasped in your hands, A small mouse. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna feed this to the cat. It's okay, mouse. The cat doesn't want to eat you anyways. The mouse squeaks and shrieks in distress, wriggling and struggling desperately in your grip. You're holding it too tightly and carefully for it to be able to bite or scratch you, though. It wears itself out eventually and looks up at you with black eyes. It's completely at your mercy. I don't want to feed this thing to the cat. But I also feel like I should feed this thing to the cat. But what if the mouse comes to my rescue if I spare it? You know? Okay. Are you sure? Spare the mouse. You can hear the cat's stomach growling. It must be so hungry. It must be starving. Oh my goodness, it's making me spare the mouse like 20 times. Oh my goodness. Angry cat. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Oh goodness, I feel like this is going to end badly, actually. I thought sparing the mouse would be a good idea. But now, the way this cat is freaking making me say spare the mouse like 20 times, this mouse is gonna kill me. I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness. You're mocking me, aren't you? Last chance. Hand over the prey. Now. See, I told you guys this is gonna get me killed. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, okay. The okay. We're gonna die this way. I'm sparing the mouse. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall. But you don't pay it much mind. You don't flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry after all. You close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently pulls you back. And back. And... a life spared. Why is this cat? Why is this cat such a bad cat? I love how it like was like, oh yeah, you accepted this fact that you were going to die, so yeah, you're dying. Okay, now what happens if I feed it to the cat? Hold on, let's see what happens if I feed it to the cat. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry? I'm so sorry. I was just so tired of everything. Not you. Never you. But I couldn't be the person you deserve. Could have never hoped to be. What is happening? You were so amazing, smart and talented and independent. You shined. But in comparison, dang it. So stupid. So worthless. But when it approached me, it didn't tell me that it wanted me. It needed me. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Wanting could be so fleeting, but to be needed? There was nothing I wouldn't give to have someone tell me that I mattered to them, that they needed me. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. Thanks, Phoenix. Good night. Definitely allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do, maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost missed it. How was that? Just managed to reach down the top, blah, 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 blah. Okay. In a big cardboard box is a cat. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, that was weird, the way that one started. I guess after you continue so many times, it does like different thingies, which is always fun. We love some different stuff going on. Okay, let's see then. Hold on. Okay. What happens if I feed it the thingy? Oh my goodness, it got wider. The mouse looks scared, as if it can sense your intentions. It weakly starts to struggle again. The mouse is reluctant. You feed the mouse to the cat. The cat tears it apart instantly. The mouse's pain squeak and squeals pierce through you until they're abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat mews happily at you, red tinting its fangs. The cat curls up in its now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take this chance to leave. A well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And cute as the cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Still feeling a little guilty about the mouse, you decide to just go home. What the heck? After a long walk home, you finally enter your apartment. You head straight for your room. and collapse on your bed, falling into fitful sleep. Later, you wake up. Oh my goodness. Listen here. I spared the freaking mouse's life the first time. It didn't come to my rescue. I just died. And now I'm gonna die from a mouse. I can't win. I can't win. I just can't win with this. Just squeaking, scurrying noises all around you. So loud and constant they sound like screams. In the darkness of your room, you see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. You try to run. But you cry out as the twin lances of pain race up your legs. You fall off the bed in your attempt to escape, the hordes of mice dodging you as you crash to the ground. You can't stand up. Looking back and squinting in the dark, you just about make out the source of your pain. The flesh and tendons of your heels and ankles are mangled, bitten through your socks. This heartbeat. No, leave me alone. Desperate, you crawl with only your arm towards the door. The mice descend upon you, biting into your skin, gnawing away pieces of you. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Your arm heavy, weighed down by the mice clinging to it with little claws and tiny teeth. You manage to jostle the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open. Oh my goodness. But your outstretched arm suddenly falls to the ground, lifeless. The mice manage to chew through the flesh and bone of your now dismembered limb. As a few mice peek forward to curiously inspect your arm, you stare blankly at it for a moment before sliding your gaze up. In the newly opened doorway sits a familiar-looking mouse. It stares at you, the darkness in its beady black eyes. That can't begin to measure their depths. Nor the hatred pouring out from within them. All of it aimed at you. You collapse, head hitting the floor as your other arm is eaten away as well. You're not sure how you're still conscious. The pain should be indescribable, and yet you just feel a cold sense of loss. The mice have clustered along your back now, gnawing and ripping their way between your shoulder blades, into your back, into your chest. You weakly cough up blood. They must have damaged something important. You feel something being pulled out of you, and in between the moments that blankets of darkness fade out your vision, you hear something wet plop on the ground in front of you. You pry your eyes open and see it in front of the mouse. Weirdly shaped, red with your blood and pulsing, and oh, that's your heart, isn't it? The other mice all descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You're losing a lot of blood. You feel sleepy, but you also feel anger? Yes, So much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision fails you is a pair of glowing eyes leering in you from the darkness beyond the doorway. You can hear squeaks and shrieks of terror all around you. Low yowls, deep snarls, gashing teeth, tearing flesh. As your remaining sense leaves you, you smile weakly with the last of your strength. When something with soft, slightly damp and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Good kitty. Ending 27. Well fed. That wasn't too... I mean, okay, no. Don't get me wrong. That was actually pretty horrible with all the mice basically eating me alive. But the cat was actually not that bad. Like, the cat killed some of those mice and then came to say goodbye, I guess. I don't really know what's going on with this cat, to be honest. I don't get it. Which one was that? It is a lose-lose. I'm also scared to go back to the dog park because one of the things that you can do to the dogs is kill them, and why would I do that? Ah! No. I think we're gonna leave it there for today. Wait. We'll let the background music go. Bam, ba-da-ba-ba-bam, bam, bam. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Different. A lot different than what I thought. There's so much more story to go through though. I'm kind of excited to see what the rest of the game is gonna be. I'll be on again well, actually, tomorrow, Saturday, I might not be on. Don't take cats home, right? Right? I took a cat home. I took a black cat home too. He did not behave like this cat. So I guess it just depends on the cats. Also, don't take pictures of stray cats if you're not gonna take them home, I guess. I'll be here for every stream count. Well, that's awesome if you wanna be. What about pink cats? No! I think pink cats are just fine. I mean, as long as you feed them and you play with them and you give them food and mostly feed them and food, it's good. Yeah. But I hope you guys had a wonderful time. And stuff. Tomorrow I might not stream actually. I might have to do a lot of errands. I have a performance on Sunday. So I have to get ready to perform on Sunday. So I'll probably be practicing all day tomorrow. But I'll be back on Tuesday. And if I am, if for some reason I do get to stream tomorrow, I'll let you guys know. I'll post it on the Discord. But for now, I'm not so sure. Put them in the basement. Noted. What? Don't put us in that basement. Where's the biscuit? Thank you. But I hope you guys have a wonderful time. a wonderful night. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming and watching me play. But I hope you guys go to your sleepies, or if it's morning, good morning. Eat, sleep, drink something, stay hydrated, and don't forget, you're awesome. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Here's the socials if you guys need to follow anything, but goodbye. Goodbye.